Yes, yes. That time of the month again. Hold on there. Hello everyone, welcome to all shinobi, cyborgs, and everything in between. Sasuke Uchiha here, as you know, the Uchiha that Itachi forgot that went to YouTube. Welcome to the channel, and of course, as you can tell, today will be, well, tonight we'll be tackling Boruto Manga Chapter 78. Fun times. How are we looking here? We had Paradox. Oh god, man. We here. Everything I look on the stream, you know. I think everything is looking quite alright. I don't look too bad myself, you know. Sometimes I may look into some mirrors and say, you know, you actually don't look too bad, you know. But that's just me. That is just me. How is everyone tonight? Shout out to everyone who will be rewatching the stream once it's done. As per usual, I don't go looking for in-depth spoilers, but you know, having quote-unquote co-workers like, you know, Mello and Bara and Naruto explained and everybody else through the interwebs, you see a few spoiler images here and there, especially if you're scrolling through Twitter. But for the most part, we are 90% unspoiled, give or take. So yeah. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Boruto Chapter 78, Super Idiots. And I'm not gonna lie, I am loving this cover of Naruto here with the different color scheme. Everything looking alright with the stream on you guys' side? Let me know. But yeah, I'm yo, this looks sick, man, not lie. The blue, maybe it's because it's something we're not really used to compared to the orange, but this looks nice, honestly. So yeah, of course guys, like up the stream, share it out, all that jazz and blues, subscribe. We're almost at 1900 subs. So yeah, alright, everything looking all good. Good vibes. Alright, I guess that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Alright, Boruto Chapter 78. Alright, so Naruto's chakra vanish. What do you mean? We're examining the scene right now, but there's no obvious cause. His wife's chakra also vanished at the same time. Neither are anywhere to be found. Ooh, what the heck happened? Could it have been code? I don't know. It's just that a few seconds earlier, Kawaki's chakra suddenly registered. What? And here we are, Himawari's at the host. Oh, but Kawaki already gone. Shit. I guess I can't get my Himawari versus Kawaki prediction. Alright, so where's their dad? Mom? Why would Kawaki do such a thing? No clue. I can't imagine him harming Naruto, but you can see... Well, can you see anything, Ada? It was definitely Kawaki. I don't know what he did, but the Hokage and his wife were swallowed up by a dark vortex-like thing. Mom too? For real? And then Kawaki disappeared again. Where is he now? I have no idea. Since he's not physically visible, I can't track him with my Senrigan. Boruto running out? Hey, Boruto! What are you up to, you bastard? Alright. Ada playing back the situation here. Reviewing his convo with the Hokage, I'd say Kawaki might be planning to kill Boruto. Again. Kill Boruto? Again? Wait, what do you mean again? Sarada, You make it sound like Kawaki killed him before. I thought Code took Boruto down. What the heck? Kawaki was the one who dealt the blow, but Boruto asked him to, in order to protect us from the threat of Momoshiki. Kawaki might be trying to do it again now, and for the same reason. Sarada, no, it's too dangerous. Stop. Sarada, Sumire is right. Kawaki's got to be fairly unstable right now. A rational conversation likely won't be possible. Leave him to us. Right? Yes, sir. Things getting chaotic. I love it. Alright, I only found out that Boruto had died after he had already been resurrected. At the time, I didn't even know that he was in danger. Now that I know, I can't just stand around doing nothing. Alright, so there's Sarada going out. Hey, Sarada, no acting on your own. That's an order. Sarada! Alright. And the Hokage monuments. And then space-time in, well, jutsu coming out of nowhere. Boruto activate karma. God. It would be easy if I could just seal you away too. Yeah. Kawaki. Heading home, right? Thought you'd pass this way. Alright. The heck are you thinking? What did you do with my mom and dad? Woo! The man has chakras and cube. Dai Kokuten. A shinjutsu that allows access to a dimension where time is frozen. What am I telling you? What am I telling you? Listen. Yes, sir. What am I? Yo, me knew. What did I say? What did I say? Did I not confirm? Did I not theorize that he would seal Naruto in the Daikokuten dimension, the dimension without time? Listen, Paradox, if I even you alone, you need to give him a props. You need to give him a props in the chat right now. Something. Yeah. Yo, I have been saying this for the longest while, bro. I have been saying, yo, you know, honestly, when we're doing the review video, the dedicated one, I'm going to have to go back for like clips of my old videos, because probably people aren't gonna believe me when I say it. Like, but I have been theorizing and speculating this thing for the longest while. Okay. I'm just taking this win. I'm taking this W, but that's just me. Anyway. No, but a serious thing, I have been saying it, bro. I just have him say it right here. But I guess that kind of puts away my my cosmic sage mode theory. So unfortunately, I don't. Naruto won't be able to come back with some ridiculous ability. But yep. Anyway, Daikokuten, a shinjutsu that allows access to a dimension where time is frozen. Lord Seventh and your mom are in there. What? Don't worry, they're both fine, and they won't age a day or starve to death in there. Just, you'll never see either of them ever again. Alright. I'm pulling out the Daikokuten cubes. Man's a karma level 1. Yeah. Alright, Block. What's gotten into you, Kawaki? Why are you... Because you're an Otsutsuki, Boruto. Why else? That's ridiculous. Stop this right now. Everyone will be here in a sec. If this goes badly, I know. That's why I don't have time to talk with you. There's no going back. For me. Alright. Shit, wait. What did he do? Oh. Alright. Karma level 1 as well. You idiots. It seems words won't cut it. Right back at you, bro. Alright. Hey, what's going on? What's Kawaki doing? Sorry. Could you be quiet? I'm still receiving intel. I mean, to be fair, you should probably just, you know, tell him so he can shut Kawaki down. That's just me. Wait, Andrew, Pokemon 18-ish. Oh, go on. Welcome to the stream. I was kind of celebrating because my theory of Naruto being sealed in the Daikokuten dimension, the dimension without time, something I've been saying for quite some time, and theorizing, talking with you guys about came true. So I'm just taking my W on this one. That's all. Nothing else is going on here. Anyway, sorry, could you be quiet? I'm still receiving intel. I heard he assaulted Lord Hokage. I can't believe it. It's got to be some sort of mistake. Unfortunately not. We want to question him, but Kawaki's not cooperating. Plus, the Sukuna Kona makes it difficult to hold him. Worst case scenario, we may have to take extreme measures. Alright. Alright, Boruto coming out. And... wait, is this lightning style? Yeah. Okay. Why is this panel... well, yeah, he shrank, comes back around, alright, kicks Boruto. And then... Sarada coming in with the fire style. Yo! Kawaki, what's gone into you? I'm just saying this once. If you don't want to die, don't butt in. Jeez, a piece. I didn't read any spoilers, but I was saying before, logging onto YouTube, I'm also subscribed to Naruto Explain and Melo on Bara, so I saw their thumbnails. I did glimpse some stuff going through on Twitter, but I as me just scroll, so that's as much spoilers as it goes for me at the moment. But anyway, are you serious? Run, Sarada. He ain't gonna listen to anything you say. He really will kill you. Sarada, what you do? What are you doing, Sarada? Come on. Sarada, all the more reason to stay. As a shinobi, you aims to be Hokage. Well, if you're gonna stay, Sarada, you should at least, I don't know, activate your Sharingan. I mean, I'm just saying. As a shinobi who aims to be Hokage, Hokage, you shinobi really are destined to die early. Alright? Ooh! Boruto. The scar is here. Yo, shit! It's just the excitement of seeing all these story elements or physical things about the characters starting to actually fall in place. Naruto being sealed, Boruto scar. Yo, shit. Sarada, shit. Yo. Sarada, come on, better than this, honestly. Like, you would expect she should have activated her Sharingan at least. I remember she still had doubts that Kawaki was really serious, but I mean, Boruto's literally here warning you. So, ridiculous, brother. Boruto, your eye. I'm fine, just run. He ain't messing around. But Boruto, move aside, Sarada. Or are you still feeling the need to interfere? Yo! Alright, Mitsuki is here! Yo! That's enough, Kawaki. Oh, that was Mitsuki. Oh, probably it is Mitsuki and, yeah, and Shikamaru. Whew, that's good news. Seems shadow paralysis can block shrinking. Oh, okay, interesting. But he should still be able to absorb the shadow with karma, though, I would imagine. No karmic absorption for you either. I won't let you go even if I die. Alright? The man, the myth, Sasuke! Yo! It's over, Kawaki. I'd rather not do this, but I'll kill you if you resist. Yo! Dad. Damn it. Unbelievable. You okay, Boruto? Now, what happens next depends on you, Kawaki. What did you do to Naruto and Hinata? Only what had to be done for Lord Seven's and Konoha's sake by extension. For Konoha's sake, I don't follow. The only thing you're doing is sowing chaos around you. All I've got to say to you is that I never expected or even wanted you to understand. If you don't like what I'm doing, just kill me. Talking about it is pointless. You damn brat, you're an irredeemable idiot. Alright. Woo! Momoshiki? You, Momoshiki. Alright. Oh, but he's saving Kawaki. What? Okay. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, yeah, he would want to have Kawaki as his sacrifice to the Ten Tails. But anyway, what? Shrink, damn it. You want to kill me, don't you? Then you can't afford to get taken down here. What are you plotting? Why are you helping me? You're surrounded, Kawaki. Hurry up and get lost. Or will you waste this chance I've given you? Alright, man shrinks again. Damn it, he got away. He's been using Sukuna Ikona quite a bit though, so his chakra's got to be running low. He can't hide forever. That's when he will strike. All hands on deck, find him by any means necessary. I don't get it. What is he trying to do? Why save Kawaki wants to kill him? Ooh. Hey Boruto. Hang in there. I'm so sorry, Boruto. Because of me, you've... It's not your fault. Sarada, it's your fault because I don't know why you jump into this fight with people that are way stronger than you and not activate your Sharingan. It makes no sense. It was that blockhead super idiot. Yep, that's right. Well, boy, you've lost one blue eye. I think you know this, but this is just the beginning. You'll go on to lose everything in very short order. And it can no longer be stopped. The end has already begun. Yo, no, dog. It feels like it was just to get into the chapter, dog. No, can't do it there. They can't end it there, bro. Come on. shit. Joshua, yeah, you're right. They better make sure to activate the Sharingan in the anime. That's the only way you could like redeem that scene. Because I mean, by right, you know, I would still expect Kawaki to be able to still be able to scar Boruto in the moment, even with the Sharingan on. But you know, make it more, you know, believable. Make the character like do something that makes sense. You know. You had to clone on Sarada after talking big. She did nothing. Yeah, like. I don't like the fact that they didn't at least make her activate her Sharingan. Like, you know, what was the sense in running over here? And do you think Momoshiki is very calm, even though his life is in danger because he knows the outcome? More than likely. There might be more glimpses of the future that he's seen that that Boruto has yet to see. Maybe that's the case. That immediate thought that came to me is that, you know, no matter how you slice and dice it, maybe there's some way, something Momoshiki is plotting to come back in another body, and no matter how you slice and dice it, he's going to want Kawaki to be fed to the Ten Tails. So I would imagine that's the case. But yeah, he is really calm. The vision board hasn't happened. So the question I have is, whose blood did Kawaki have on his hand, on his face? Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, honestly. What would Sarada do though? That's the thing. I'm not expecting her to do anything because I mean, we've talked about, or at least I've talked about scaling like Boruto and Kawaki, and by right, you know, they're up there in terms of being like the strongest in Konoha outside of a few select characters, obviously. So there's not much I'm expecting Sarada to do, but I'm like, if any of you've watched Dragon Ball Superhero, slight spoilers here, but when Goten and Trunks in that movie, right? When they come onto the scene, fusion aside, they don't transform into regular Super Saiyans. I'm not expecting Goten and Trunks to be able to fight and do anything against the villain at that point in the show, but I mean, if you're watching Dragon Ball Z and Vegeta comes in, right? Goku's fighting somebody as Super Saiyan Blue. You're not expecting Vegeta to come in and stay in his base state. So it's like this. I'm not expecting Sarada to come in and not activate her Sharingan. I hope I'm making sense here. So that's it. We know we about to spawn that Sasuke fight. But the interesting thing is, I love how as these chapters go on, for some of these ridiculous abilities and thing, they keep introducing slight weaknesses in them. Like Ada, she can't track Kawaki with her Senrigan because of course he's too small, and of course apparently Sukuna Ikono can't work if you're under shadow paralysis or shadow possession rather. So that's interesting. Another weakness. Of course, grabbing Kawaki-san, can't use karma to actually absorb it. Interesting. Hold on. She has been coming out twice without activating eye. There might be a reason. Well, I'm hoping. Because I mean, the easy excuse would be like, oh, she doesn't really have as much chakra or anything. But it's, I find when it comes on to the manga, they hardly make her use her Sharingan compared to the anime, honestly. So, I don't know. I think that's like the one, like initial impressions. That's the one bad thing I found about this chapter. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And as you guys may be thinking already, maybe for the anime, I could see them changing that and have her activate her Sharingan, maybe. Or at least, if they're not going to change it and not have her activate her Sharingan in the anime, probably. But then again, looking at the art and the facial expression, you can see that there's still some hesitation there with her. So probably she was still kind of iffy if, Kawaki would really do what he was going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zola. Because looking at the panel here, she's still the body language. It doesn't seem like she was fully committed to the idea that Kawaki would really do this. But it's interesting, even from Kawaki's perspective, like the mentality and the development of it. Like he's like full on not even considering himself as a shinobi anymore. It's like, yo. You guys, Shinobi Hokage, that's you guys, not me. So interesting, developments going on there. With Siva, Mangostar has like zero sassy essence about her. It's actually annoying. Yeah, because really truly outside of the Boro fight, like Mongo has Sarada has been wait, see me no. What on, man? Someone can still use Boruto's eye himself. So I'm guessing I can't use it until the Drogon. Yeah, more unlikely. Momoshiki dropping them gens plus what F is he really up to? Why? No. But by right, like we've seen Boruto able to tap into the experience portion of the karma and get the Byakugan eye. So if he does that, he should be able to use his eye even without the Drogon. So yeah. But oh yeah, I haven't changed off. With Kyle. But yeah, we're close. I haven't actually changed off or anything. But yeah, trust me. And yo, not even just the useless Sarada comments is gonna be the comparisons to yeah, we're like, yo, Sakura's her mom. Yeah, because the criticisms already, honestly. But yo, Momoshiki is the big question in this chapter, dog. Like, because outside of saving Kawaki, because he still wants to feed Kawaki to the Ten Tails, that's the obvious thing. But obviously, I think it's more than that as well. The same set of statements. Yo, where's the Samuel? It's like Momoshiki, pun Q. All right, it's been 4 chapters. Run the track again. You lose everything, Boruto. Okay, that's good. Take 2. Yo, honestly, it's ridiculous. But I mean, with each time he tells Boruto, it's like, man, it's like, yo, dog, it's coming soon. It's like they could probably have Momoshiki work for Mappa in terms of promoting Attack on Titan. In terms, because the one would be like, yo, Attack on Titan, the final season, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. You know. Yo, honestly. I don't like Momoshiki could be like the promoter for Attack on Titan, honestly. Come on, tell you part one destroying the Leaf Village. It's possible. But at the same time I'm thinking that in chapter 1 or episode 1, the destruction seems kind of super recent. So it's like, if Code attacks now, destroys the village, does get rebuilt and then destroyed again. So, I'm just kind of curious about that. But I am expecting Code to jump in and I am expecting Code to jump in and take advantage of the chaos, honestly. So, the end has already begun. Honestly, this is insane. But I'm just saying. hold on. Let me just kind of get a refresher on my W for this chapter. Because honestly, I'm going, like, for the review, I am going to see if I can track down those videos where I talked about Naruto being sealed in the Daikokuten dimension without time. Because, listen to me. It's not every day me make a prediction and have a theory and it comes true. I'm just saying. What do you mean I didn't get a W? How did I not get a W? Hold on. Laptop one charge. Me want to hear what you want to say, Andrew, because me have the receipts. I have the receipts, youths. Well, we did, but I've spoken about it even way before chapter 77. From way back from Barren Mode Manga Chapter days. So, I have the receipts. No, I'm not talking, it's not like recently, but don't worry. When the review drops, I will include the receipts. Don't worry. Sasuke getting folded next chapter. Listen, man, I said, Sasuke coming, man, I said, Bomba, Sasuke is here. Nah, I was hoping to get some Sasuke action. Yeah, I was not ready for the chapter to end, honestly. Without losing chakra content, that's at first. Yeah, that's true. That's the next thing too. Like, the man just, let me just go back to the chapter, or the page rather. It's like, okay, that's 1, 2. Yeah, because it's not like he lost consciousness or he was low on chakra. So, yeah. But one thing at a time, we need to make some predictions for the next chapter, because I mean, yeah, maybe Kawaki might look at it and say like, yo, we need to get rid of Sasuke now. Too much of a hindrance. He was the only one on the side of the new gen. Yeah. And then the thing is too, I mean, nah, I don't think Sasuke is gonna die next chapter. that would be wild, bro, honestly. But I don't think it's set up for Sasuke to die. Like, if Sasuke is going to die, I think it's something that needs to happen over the course of 2 chapters, at least. So, but that's just me. Need to go to the next day that showed up. This verse saw when he asked Momoshiki mine. 8 plus. Well, yeah, true, maybe. Maybe it could be Sasuke that Kawaki kills in the flash forward. Could be. Yeah, but yeah, Sasuke definitely not dying next chapter though. Like, that would be too sudden notice, bro. Too sudden notice. But yo, this is an awesome chapter, and like I said, Konoha. Listen, we're not here to complain about Konoha for this chapter. We're not. or not? Hmm. I don't even know what to say at this point, bro. Like, honestly, like from Kawaki, just before the time skip. No. Um. I mean, I don't know if I would definitely say yes that Sasuke is going to die before the time skip, but it's a high possibility. Honestly, there are too many characters who are going to seem as a threat that are actually stronger than him. So that's the thing. But it makes me wonder, no, what will Ada do? Because it's like, yeah, Kawaki wants to protect the leaf by extension, as he says, but it's like, will Ada sit down and just watch it all play out with Damon, or what? Konoha thinks he's a part of the team. You know, it's funny when you say that because you realize they even removed Konohamaru from the episode yesterday when he was supposed to be in that scene. It's ridiculous, honestly. Mm. But given I don't think Shikamaru's train of logic should be 100% right. I mean, Kawaki did absorb the fireball jutsu that Sarada fired when she came in. So I don't think he should be low on chakra. But it's interesting to note that maybe Kawaki doesn't have large chakra reserves yet. Maybe his Otsuki DNA is still building towards that. Because it'd be wild to think that he'd be low on chakra already. Do you guys think he's low on chakra? Because I don't think he should be. Let's give us Kawaki. Why is Sasuke not the one engaging if he's in the Leaf village? There might be someone preventing from joining the search. Can it be Boruto or Kawaki? Yeah, it could be a case where maybe Quad does start his attack then, and then Sasuke gets held up. That could be the case as well. A off code for Kawaki though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this man has an off code. So it'd be interesting if Amado doesn't mention that to everybody else. Ada knows this, so it's like Ada just sits down and makes it play out. Maybe, maybe. Yeah, yeah, some people just want to watch the world burn, dog. Ada's just there for Kawaki. It's like, yeah, the way he does. No, I doubt Mitsuki is going to die. The most I can see happening is Mitsuki getting heavily injured, and they use that as an excuse to have Orochimaru introduced in the manga to repair him and then take things from there. But because of using shrinking ability too much, I mean, how much has he really used it for today? I mean, he left the mission house. He went to Naruto, and then he shrank again. Came back to the Hokage monument, waiting for Boruto. He's been using it a few times. And he absorbed the fireball jutsu, so he should get some extra chakra from that. Alright. What I'm thinking is if Kawaki's still at the point where his Otsuki DNA doesn't give him that large enough chakra to use it as much as, like, say, Ishiki just yet, then I might have to reevaluate Kawaki standing in the top 5 strongest alive persons at this point, because it kind of feels like if you can probably stall him out while fighting him, like, I could probably see Sasuke actually being able to still potentially be Kawaki. So, but that's just my 2 cents. Wait, William, what go on? Then part 1. Well, the new generation of characters are still not in this chapter. So I don't know. But we just have to wait to see how the anime will handle this version of it. If they'll have all the new gen characters be here on the cliff as well. Limit of 1 shadow clone. I mean, oh, this is probably too loud. Yeah, I mean, his reserves normally, but with Ishiki's DNA now, I would expect his reserves should be taking their time to skyrocket as he gets more and more attuned to his new Otsutsuki body. So I would imagine his chakra reserve should be going up. You might spell that Denki fuck in the anime. Who knows? I mean, I am a supporter of these dying before the time skip, but that's just me. No one needs to go real Denki cool with me. Boy, anything no. I honestly don't care don't care about them like that. But maybe in the grand scheme of things, when it comes down to the theme, maybe having Denki survive. But to be honest, even though I'm expecting them to die, they probably won't, because I don't know. Probably the emotional investment isn't there to the point where, oh, if they die, it's like, what's the sense? Keep them alive, I suppose. It's gonna start to lose it all. Well, as Momoshiki says, Joshua, it's already started. What if Kawaki hurts Sumeri? Maybe. For some reason, I can see Kawaki kidnapping Sumeri for some reason. I don't know. Well, alright. But going back to the whole Boruto losing it all, he's lost one of his blue eyes, as Momoshiki puts it. The Hokage is gone. His mother and father are gone for now. The relationship he has with his quote-unquote brother is deteriorating and been thrown into chaos. And Sarada basically, it feels like Code needs to come in at some point to stir up even more chaos. A Sakura pack. Seriously, see me though. Where does already start losing stuff? Yo, we ain't Mellow, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, go on. What's up, bro? Respect for coming in. Yo, alright. I've rambled on long enough. We've gone 40 minutes into the stream. Let's take the last bit. I'm opening up the Discord lines because I want to talk with you guys. I'm gonna definitely have to spend the night finding my old videos where I talked about my theory, because people don't seem to believe the receipts of me theorizing about, you know, Naruto being sealed in the Daikokuten dimension. So I'm just going to say it. I'm gonna have to hunt down my own clips. It's crazy. Alright. So we are here. For anybody who wants to join the Discord, let me hear your thoughts. It feels like Boruto is gonna understand Naruto even since he's kind of the sense when he was growing up. Yeah, possibly Pokemon, possibly. But that was the whole thing regarding the Boruto Naruto the movie side of things, in terms of that little pocket of time after Momoshiki captured Naruto. So yeah, probably understand Naruto even more. Paradox. I'm not here. Is it me? Hold on. Andrew?
Yo.
Alright, man, here. But I'm not here. Paradox for some reason. William? Wait, it's I dance I keep. William, what's up?
Dance
Good night, guys.
Hey guys, what's up? Well, as I would put it, the spiritual start of the Boruto story, the true chapter 1, I would say.
As I would put it, the spiritual start of
sound like
the
one of you
Boruto
guys have your speaker. Well,
chapter
if you have
1.
earphones, because it's kind of echoing back.
The spiritual.
Yeah. But yeah, the spiritual start of the Boruto series, the pseudo chapter 1, as I would put it. I've talked for a bit now, and I've kind of went back and forth with you guys in chat, but I want to hear what you guys are saying. William, go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me?
Paradox, yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Alright, good vibes. Alright, so William, you first, man. What did you
Hey,
think of this
yeah,
chapter?
good night. I can't stay long, so I'll just say, and then I wanna hear your guys' opinions and stuff. Then I'll have to head out.
Alright.
Um, so um, I would have felt more for the chapter if I didn't
The
view
spoilers.
spoilers
Yes,
on Twitter.
exactly.
Yeah, honestly, the next month when I see the first set, I'm gonna have to just mute that hashtag because I think I saw like the I panel and then I just clicked and went through and I shouldn't have done that. Um, so if I didn't view that, I probably would have felt more for the chapter. But all in all, to me, was a okay chapter. Honestly, the action could be way better. Uh, that is always to me a problem, and I'm guessing you guys would agree with that. The action is like compared to the original series. Obviously, someone else different doing it. It's not as dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't see like the actual hand-to-hand combat going on, like different hand signs, all of that with tools being used, which sucks. So uh,
I would say
that's
I would say sometimes for me it's like I have to be viewing panels like 1, 2, 3 times to say like, oh, how did character X move from this point to this point and then get to this point? That's been my thing. But I definitely get where you're coming from, bro.
yeah, because in the chapter there was a few panels where Kawaki actually had shrunk to dodge one of Boruto's attacks. Then he went back to normal size and delivered a kick. And for a sec, I was like, wait, what happened there?
Yeah,
So,
same.
yeah, when the anime gets to it, whenever it gets to the anime usually improves, or at least since it's animation,
Yeah.
it's more digestible. So I can't wait for that. So forgetting the fight and everything,
Mm-hmm.
Momoshiki, from what I'm understanding, is obviously making sure whatever future he saw happens. But wait, you guys could correct me right now. Didn't Momoshiki say he only saw to a particular point?
No, he was saying that he saw what happened, but he doesn't know why it's going to happen. We'd have to go back to chapter 67 or 68.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So he saw way further into the future, like I'm guessing the destruction of the leaf and everything. And that is probably to the point where he saw. Because that would explain him doing everything he's doing to make sure they get to that point. So making sure Kawaki can get away, continue going on. He's doing everything to make sure it's, in my opinion, it's set up where he would eventually get control of Boruto's body,
Yeah.
maybe get the fruit, everything. He doesn't care that Kawaki, I won't say care. He knows obviously Kawaki wants to kill him, but he has to make sure Kawaki is free to get to the point where he wants. I thought I think that is the obvious play. Obviously he needs him also for the Ten Tails to get the chakra fruit, so he can't let him get captured. He can't let he can't let the future he saw not happen. So that is why he did what he did. A surprising thing to me was the whole thing with Shikamaru and the shadow paralysis jutsu, and one of you guys might have more knowledge on it than me. Can you, like, how does the shadow paralysis work again? Doesn't it just stop physical movement and basically whatever moves the user does is what the person who has been affected has to
would
do?
be moving. Though. Shrinking would be moving, so it
Really?
worked.
I thought the shrinking was all dependent on Ishiki's eye power.
No, but look, like shrinking would be kind of moving, so it's like restricting him from actually
moving his.
Like, so I really don't know how to explain it, but it makes sense.
Because what I thought was basically was just another eye power using chakra, and no matter what, he could just shrink, get himself out of the shadow paralysis that way.
Well, I guess no, I was gonna say, I guess since it's the train of thought that Andrew was on, I guess is that since his cells and everything would have to literally, move down to that size, then I guess the shadow position basically prevents that.
Okay, I guess. Because I was wondering, have we ever seen the shadow paralysis like affect someone from Choji's clan and prevent them from being able to expand?
I can.
I think they would have to expand before.
Yeah.
I think
like controlling them.
Because I was wondering, I think there were instances maybe where Shikadai used it on Chocho or like in the past, but I can't confirm that. So I guess it would make sense. Mitsuki showing himself how smart he is by palming the Karma Seal was cool.
Yeah,
because that was the first thought I had. Like, okay, yeah, he used the shadow position. He's just gonna absorb this with karma. But I guess they were, 2 steps ahead of me.
Yeah, but question: how do you guys feel? A lot of people are criticizing Sarada, but the way I've seen some people view it is that she just learned that Kawaki actually did attempt to kill. Well, he basically did kill Boruto. And she knows he did it, but it's not like she actually saw it. And I'm guessing in the moment she does actually believe Kawaki will attack her. Why she didn't react, do anything like that is the way.
She was shocked.
Oh, wait, hold on. I still want to hear just everybody's general thoughts before we get more in depth with it. So Paradox, you go next.
Yeah, this chapter was just fire, bro. I swear. But he does make some good points, especially with like the shallow. All right, before I even go there, my heart was just pounding for this one. I swear, because all was in my mind with like everything happening. This chapter was like, is this what's gonna happen where Boruto saw, that image he saw when he peeped into Momoshiki's mind, and then when I saw Sasuke pop up, I'm like, yo, I don't want to go to the next page. I seriously don't want to go to the next page right now. Like, bro, if you tell me that Sasuke did it right now, I am going to be.
That would be so wild, bro.
But this chapter was fire because I'm really excited now to see that things are progressing. I think, or at least I feel like it's gonna be like a avalanche after this. Like things are just gonna be happening so fast after this because Kawaki is basically villain number one now. Well, technically he's not a villain, but everybody wants him because Naruto and Hinata are missing.
Yeah.
And then the whole carving out Boruto's eye, even though it was a mistake. It's just crazy. And then come on, like Momoshiki's playing like 3D chess right now. I'm like so sus of him, and like Amada is like he's on the same level as sus with Amada. Like, what are you guys planning? What are you planning? I mean, yeah, you can say the whole 10-tail things, and he wants Kawaki to be free. But I mean, even if I was Kawaki, I would be sus too, because like, dude, I'm trying to kill you and you're letting me go. Like, really? What the hell is happening? But to the fact that he was saying earlier with the shadow paralysis, I was actually thinking about that too, because even in the past when like I think it was like during the war when Choji and Shikamaru and Ino was doing that like yo-yo thingy.
Yeah.
You know, when everybody was showing off after Sasuke came back and like they were saying, "Oh, Team 7 is badass and let's show them what we can do."
Yeah.
He said something to Choji and Choji said, "Hey, I'm going to increase my size. Can you handle it?" And he said, "Yeah, go ahead." But he didn't release the shadow paralysis. Or probably back then it was like he didn't have that much mastery of it. Probably no, he can literally like just stop you from like even lowering your molecule density or whatever. But I don't know, bro. I'm still in because I'm even reading the chapter right now. I'm
Yeah.
still going over it like piece by piece. But I like this chapter. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen.
Alright. Mello, the man himself.
What's up, bro?
I'm here, man. Fresh from work.
You're always grinding, bro. I respect
Always
it.
grinding, man. So, respect for coming out as usual, man. But I don't know, like this chapter. What did you think about it?
Oh, I thought it was pretty good, man. I'm not really sure what is there left to do before the time skip besides like Sasuke getting voted, maybe. I don't know. That's not guaranteed. It's not like a guaranteed thing, but yeah, no, I gave it like a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The stuff with Sarada could really aid in her power progression, and I think the stuff with Boruto, I don't know, like, how did you feel about it? Like, do you think how he got the scar was a little lackluster? Were you expecting something more grand because of all the theories and stuff?
To be honest, yeah, I was expecting something a bit more grand, and even though, like, looking back on the whole scene with Sarada there, like, I was at the end of the reaction where I was like just looking at how she was drawn and her body language, and it becoming this kind of 50-50 thing where, like, yeah, she should have activated her Sharingan, but I can see that she wasn't really 100% committed to the idea that Kawaki was going to do what he did. But
Right.
yeah, it's like looking at it now, yeah, man, I was kind of expecting something a bit more, but I won't hold that against the chapter.
I feel you. No, I thought it was pretty good. The stuff with Kawaki is interesting. I think I mentioned this before, but I think it'll be cool if they kind of explored what it means to be like a bigot, or like how that ideology forms through Kawaki. Would be pretty cool. And the stuff with Sarada, I understand why people are like kind of upset with her, but I feel like people are really fickle, right? Like they jumped at the first opportunity to kind of turn on her character, where she's done all this amazing stuff, and now people are trying to compare her to Part 1 Sakura. Like,
okay, no, it's not that bad, but it's not that bad.
It's so disingenuous, bro. It's so disingenuous. And then you got Mitsuki out there. He's looking real pissed off towards the end of the chapter there. So yeah, no, definitely a 9 out of 10. It's a good chapter.
All right, Andrew, what about you, man? Like, what are your general thoughts on the chapter?
Bro, it was really good. Well, I'd go on Twitter and I saw the spoilers and just make me even get more hype for the chapter today. But I didn't expect it. It kind of underwhelming how Boruto kind of got this card for me. Still,
yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way, but man, I think the thing about Momoshiki and his prophecy, I think like Boruto losing that eye is like the signifying that okay, this is actually the start. So it's like it actually starting. You're going to lose things. You're going to, lose people near you or so.
Yeah, and with that in mind, I just want to ask everybody, especially since William has to kind of go. William, was there any of like last things you wanted?
Just what you guys' opinion on his eye actually being lost with what we know of from the future vision we saw in episode 1 and chapter 1? And like, because when Momoshiki took over, the Byakugan looked fine except for like a little small slit, which was kind of weird because either way Otsutsuki have a healing factor, so it should have healed to me immediately. And then when Boruto came back, it seemed like it was more fully damaged. So the way I'm understanding it is not that like Momoshiki's DNA is now Boruto's DNA. It's not like, oh, when Momoshiki takes over, his DNA takes over as Boruto's, and then when Boruto comes back, Momoshiki his DNA becomes dormant. The way I'm understanding it, it's not like that. So, like, what do you guys get from that?
Anybody else want to take this before I say anything?
Well, like, what I mean is like, if Momoshiki is in control, he can actually heal the IR, actually use it. That's the only time where.
What I meant, like, right, Momoshiki's DNA, from the way they explained it, slowly via the karma, takes over Boruto's own DNA and Boruto becomes an Otsutsuki. So Boruto is always an Otsutsuki. So shouldn't, when Momoshiki takes over the control of the body, shouldn't the ice be as damaged as it is when Boruto is in control and seemingly not less?
Yeah, it should be the same. There should be no difference at this point.
Yeah, because it's still Boruto's Byakugan either way. So, like, his Byakugan, like, from what we saw, just had, like, a small little slit. And then when Boruto took back control, Boruto is holding his eye like it's totally gone. That was the weird thing for me. Yeah, because if it's just a little bit injured, which it shouldn't be, with the healing factor they have, it should heal no problem.
It could be a case where like Momoshiki, because he's an Otsutsuki. Well, all right. I'm gonna say what I was gonna say before, but something just came to my mind. I was just gonna say that it could be a fact that Momoshiki, because he's an Otsutsuki, he knows how to activate the full extent of the DNA or the full abilities of the DNA. But then it came to my mind that if he did that, shouldn't the eye then heal?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like, it's weird.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Because if the healing factor kicks in, then obviously the scar would be there. Whatever. But the eye to me would still be damaged because that is a very vital organ, and even a healing factor, unless it's really good Wolverine level, would be gone still. So it was weird that when he took over, the Byakugan basically looked normal except for a little damage.
Oh wait, hold on, guys. I have to shout out. Is it pronounced Adetunji Samuel? Yo, shout out his super chats. And to be honest, this is the first super chat on the channel. So, Samuel, you are forever enshrined on this channel. First super chat ever. Yo, respect, bro. Respect. Alright, go ahead, guys.
I was just gonna say that. All right, so it is weird, but there's also another weird thing that happens, because remember that when Boruto, or when Momoshiki took over Boruto broke the horn, and when he went back into Momoshiki's form, the horn was still broken.
True. So that is true.
So it's weird. So I'm wondering, like, how does that work though? Because Momoshiki told him, "Hey, don't do that." And every time he transforms back into Momoshiki, the horn was shown as broken after he broke it.
Yeah.
But it's weird. It's weird. I guess
inconsistency, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I'm hoping that they explain it, because that it does kind of sound.
Hold on. Look, this is the first time Momoshiki like manifests since the incident.
Yeah, like take over Boruto's body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably that's it. Like, he's like him. Momoshiki's don't have a way to come back anymore. So if he manifests, it's like nothing. He's not there anymore. Basically, that's only his spirit.
Yeah, but I have a wild theory that it's going to be like Momoshiki. I think he's plotting something to come back. With the whole theme of science that this whole series has, I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to lead to some clone of Boruto's body and then Momoshiki somehow ports his soul over to it or something wild like that.
And Momoshiki is not allowing Boruto to go to fight Kawaki because he said, I'm going to do everything to protect you.
Yeah, that too.
So it's like he's going to stay out of he's going to try his best to stay out of the front lines of that fight.
True. I honestly at this point want to see Sasuke have a sit down with Momoshiki, like just across the table from each other. I think that would be funny.
A question, right? Like, remember they just covered it in the anime arc with when Kawaki suggested Boruto put a karma on someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I never really got that because the way I would have understood it is if he put a karma on someone, it would be both his and Momoshiki, or at least maybe more so Momoshiki being on a new vessel. So like I was curious, like
I mean we did talk about that before, and I mean I'm just as confused as you in terms of how it would go because
because now Boruto is 100% and like 18% is his own Otsutsuki DNA and the rest 80 something is Momo. But the original karma is Momo. So if he puts a seal on someone, wouldn't he be creating a new vessel and maybe a way for Momo to come back? Like, I wondered about that for a while. Like,
Like, alright. First of all, Joshua, the Sanjay Uchiha Hall of Fame. And Melo, yo, respect, bro, respect. But I think it's like one of those, like, in-universe mechanics where they probably might explain more as the story goes along. Like, probably as the story goes along, for example, right? Maybe they'll say something like, depends on who initiates the karma process. Their soul is what's sent to the pure world and then sent back to the body they're reincarnated in. Maybe something like that. Maybe, just maybe.
maybe.
But then that still doesn't explain how that would treat Momoshiki's soul that's still there at this point.
Maybe it's something we just have to just let the story tell it how they want to tell it, and even though it might be like not logical, that is the way the story says something works. That's how it works.
Yeah, true. Listen, I'm going to forever brag about this because Andrew here doesn't believe me. Bros, is it not true that I have been talking about the whole time dimension theory for the longest while? I know I'm not going insane.
You talk about it. Yeah, you talk about it. But did you make a video about it?
Listen, I am going to go back and dig up.
No.
This might be like 2 years ago at this point. But I'm going to make it a duty to dig
guys,
up.
I'm gonna be heading out.
Yeah.
It was cool talking to you guys. Sanjay, if you did predict stuff, cool. I think a lot of people did.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
But more than likely, see you guys for the end of month stream, hopefully.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
Cool.
Yeah, man. By the way, just before I leave, how you guys feel about the code arc so far? You guys enjoying it?
It's okay. I do like the little, quality of life additions they've done so far. Specifically with the episode yesterday.
You like the Ada scenes.
Listen. I was referring to the dialogue and everything.
You're feeling the glow.
Leave me alone.
What about you, Andrew?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't see anything wrong with it.
It's just okay.
People are just going to talk anyway. So
yeah,
the bad panels, but You know,
Yeah, like
they have the issue.
from what I've seen, they're putting the effort with the Ada scenes for now, and everything else they're just going by the book. I could understand it. And no major fights are coming up for a while, and I hope people remember that.
Well, the thing
And it's
is, uh, I guess we can talk about this more on the end of month subscriber stream, but
Yeah,
they're
man.
kind of going through the content fast because what we're going to chapter 58, 59, give or take.
Are they really going through it fast, or because it's monthly we don't realize wait when they actually animate this stuff, it's gonna be fast.
But it's not even that because they left out even I think they left out the 5 Kage Zoom call. so they left out some stuff here and there, but we can talk about it more in the end of month
They
subscriber
might be
stream.
saving that for later. But yeah, man, enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Yeah,
Rest until then, hopefully.
Alright,
Yeah,
bro,
so good
respect.
night.
Yeah, man.
So, Santo,
Yo.
you said you predict something 2 years ago. Is that no count? That no count.
How
Look
counts
how much
that no
chapter,
counts?
2 years. Virgin, we got through feel like hell since then. You know. No count.
What you mean that no counts? I am still going to look for those videos of me talking about it.
Virgin, you're big for your needle in a heel. You're big for your needle in a heel.
I'm still going to look for it, dog. I'm taking this W.
Virgin, you talk about galactic sage mode already. No, you're not coming back from
I'm
it.
coming back from it, bro. No worry, I'm going to do it.
It look like you even put in effort in that thumbnail.
Yes, sir.
You're not coming back from that, Virgin.
No.
You look like you did Satan.
Yeah, but yeah, because the thing is now, even with this whole, Naruto being in that dimension, it's like, yeah, that video is like, pretty much useless now. But it was a fun discussion.
Okay, so here's our next thought. All
Yeah.
right, you see this new dimension. Suppose it's like a Dragon Ball thing, like the room. What you call it again?
Hyperbolic time chamber, room of spirit and time. Yada.
Yeah. Suppose it's something like that, like.
It could be, but the fact that they specifically do state it's a dimension without time, which they've kind of more or less proven to us before, like with Ishiki himself bringing back food from the dimension and wine and everything. So yeah.
And the food was still hot.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's anything in terms of Naruto aging or getting stronger while he's there is like, that's out the window now. Honestly.
So I think that Momoshiki is like, oh, what are you doing here? Like you expect Kawaki if you're supposed to know where he's supposed to be or something. So I don't know.
I'm scrolling back down to that section of the chapter, my man.
This is the first chapter I can't really come up with something that might happen.
Like from this point on. Honestly, enough time, by the time some chapters end, that's how I feel a lot of times. Like the story could go in any direction to the point where I feel like I can't really predict a lot of times. Hold on, too far.
So I'm like,
So you want to kill me, don't you? Then you can't afford to get taken down here. Or if I get lost, or you waste this chance I've given you. Boy, I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Side note, Samuel, you're still here, right? You joined at one point the Discord call and then dropped off. Was that connection issues on your side or what? If you're still here, I hope you're still here. Can't just enter the Hall of Fame and then leave.
Last man standing.
That
Kawaki don't run. Fatherless boy don't run.
Oh boy. Oh, it was a mistake. Alright, no pressure. You could have still joined and talk now because it's open invite, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering what Kawaki is going to do now, honestly. Like, because obviously he's going to be hunted and things. So it's like, where's he
I
going
don't
to
know
go?
who said it. I don't know who said it, but it's like, where's Sasuke during that? Because it looked like Mitsuki and Sarada found him.
Yeah,
So
before they
maybe
got there.
he's actually looking too, and they found him first or something. Or they said, or this kind of friendship thing is like, all right, you guys go after him or something. Because you see Mitsuki's face, like, yeah, it's like, oh, Boruto is like, oh, it's his fault, and then Mitsuki's like, yeah, right.
Hold on this.
So it's like you saw his face.
Yeah, true. Samuel, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey man, what's up?
Fine. I have a question, and I don't know if it's fine to ask.
Yeah, man, of course.
It's about Ada. Ada's ability is to make people fall in love with her. So why does she feel the need to put extra effort into seducing people? Like, it's kind of like weird. Power already works.
Are you like referencing that from like yesterday's episode? Is that it?
Yeah.
It might just be like might be just her personality, and it's like, yeah, she doesn't have to try, but maybe just have some fun with it all the same. That's what I would say.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like, what did you think of this chapter, man?
So personally, I think it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
The old Sarada stuff, kind of, I didn't really like it so much because I'm kind of like a Sarada fan.
Mm-hmm.
So like when she told Kawaki that I want to be the future Kage, so I can't let that happen. Okay, in my mind I was like, okay, that's hype.
Okay.
So then she just goes to do nothing. She just stands with the kunai and does nothing. I'm like, so really, what was that all about? Like, it just made me remember the old the scene where Naruto told Imawari that he's the Okage. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay, they're just clowning on the whole Okage title. Like, it means nothing.
That is a good callback, because yeah, he did do the whole, I'm the Okage, Sage mode, Age of Wisdom thing, and then ends up doing nothing.
I think they're trying to do something there with Kawaki getting, like, saying, oh, Shinobis are the first one to die.
Yeah, I think it's just in line with the whole theme they're going with Kawaki, in terms of the age of Shinobi is over, essentially. So I guess they want to use it as a way to emphasize that, but still.
Yeah, because everybody that said something about like, oh, their ninja way are Naruto going into Sage mode and they instantly don't do anything or can't do anything. It's like, yeah, you can't really stick to this old way of thinking anymore. So I don't really know. If, as I say, the story can go anywhere. I'm trying to pick up where they're trying to go, but it's like
it's hard.
I want to, and the we are going with it. I don't want them to kill Sasuke. I don't want Mitsuki to die. I don't want Himawari. I even have something in my head is like Himawari dying too. So I
feel like Himawari will die.
Really? Even after the whole reveal of her hidden potential and thing?
Yeah, I think she would die, because remember, it's almost like she's possessed when she tapped into that kind of power, so-called power. And it's like, imagine this really upsets her and she tapped into it and attacks Kawaki. And she's actually getting in the way of trying to get rid of Boruto.
Yeah.
You think that Kawaki would actually go that far and kill?
Like, I think he would go that far, but I honestly don't think it'll result in Himawari's death. Like, I could see like the V's or the vase that Kawaki worked on being broken again, like that smashed to a million pieces. But I don't know, it would seem like such a waste of potential to have Himawari die. honestly.
Yeah, get it, but it would be a good plot twist.
Alright.
And I
And I
think it is
think
a good
Kamado
way
is going to be
to
the new Orochimaru.
Wait, what was that, Samuel?
no, I said that Imawari dying will be a good way for Boruto to fall into despair since he already lost his father and mother.
Yeah.
So like all he has right now is Imawari. So losing her to Kawaki or maybe Momo, it will kind of like make him feel really depressed or something like that.
Yeah. I personally would love to take the middle ground on that. Maybe make Boruto believe she's dead, but she's not actually dead. I think that would be the nice middle ground to me.
So it's like, oh, Himawari is dead, Boruto thinks so that, and it's like, he has this kind of, he flick a switch in him. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm not going to try to talk to Kawaki anymore. It's like, I'm going to kill him. Type.
Yeah.
Just get rid of him.
Exactly. And at least that way you still have Himawari. You still have that story potential for her to
You
for
know
Kishimo
what
to
I
explore.
want?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I want to happen is like, okay, Boruto and Himawari has to live alone. So it's like Boruto has to step up as the bigger brother and kind of be like that big role model, the older person in Himawari's life, and be like that parent or older brother. Start doing things around the house and start,
Yeah. That could be an
like
interesting
make him more
section.
mature. He has responsibilities, a lot of responsibilities now. So
Yeah.
be like more mature, almost like Itachi, like,
I could see them doing, and it doesn't even have to be like any long drawn out thing either. Because like what you described, like manga wise, I could see them focusing on for like a few pages. Or at least even a chapter or so. Kind of just integrate and make you kind of make the depression kind of just ooze off the of your screen to you, to kind of make you feel the depression in the house, or just the reality of the situation of a older brother having to step up when the parents are gone. Yeah.
I have a question. What do you think about Boruto suddenly clinging to life? I think about 2 days ago, like in this actual storyline, Boruto was ready to die for the whole village. So like what happened? He still has Momoshiki. Momoshiki is still telling him he's going to lose everything. It kind of feels like he's kind of being selfish all of a sudden. Because Momo is telling him, I'm going to do something really bad with your body. So why, if you already were willing to die just 2 days ago, what changed? Like nothing really changed. So what's going on with Boruto? Why is he suddenly clinging to life?
Interesting. Andrew, you want to take that one? Because yeah, I mean, throughout the whole Ishiki fight, he was ready to die, and then of course with the situation in the forest with Code, and it's like, yo, Kawaki, kill me. But
I think it's because. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Momoshiki can't revive anymore. So yeah, that's the biggest change coming from and becoming 100% Otsutsuki. That's the biggest change coming out of that section of the arc. I think it's just a case where I think to the characters a window of opportunity has opened to say, okay, we've narrowed down this whole Momoshiki reviving thing to, okay, he can take over my consciousness here and there, but if we can just solve that, we can just get rid of it. It's not like he can like fully take over my body anymore, and like I'm going to be gone. So I think it's just from that perspective.
I think it's because he has regrets. I hope they go into it. I don't know if they would, but it's like after he's dying, like he's like, oh, I regret it, kinda.
Could be that as well.
I mean,
Kyle.
Yo, what's happening?
Bro, we here talking about the chapter.
Did anyone see Momoshiki's broadcast? Did anyone catch that?
You mean
at the Super Bowl over here?
You mean Momoshiki talking about Attack on Titan, part 3 for the minute in time?
Like he's like, He's like, it's coming, boys. It's coming.
Yo, that you know, when some of them mention it in the chat, I'm like, yo, that's actually funny. I think it was see me though. But since Kyle, since you're joining, what did you think about the chapter? Especially since you've, recently, caught up to Boruto.
It has begun.
Yes, sir.
It has begun. Well, it might be controversial for me to say this, but it was kind of anticlimactic seeing how Boruto lost his eye.
Yeah.
Same thing I said. It just weird. Nothing feels satisfying.
Yeah,
very much so. And Sarada being useless once more, like her mom, Sakura. Congrats.
Why? At this point, I'm 50-50.
What's she going to do?
I mean, they can use this whole Sarada situation to, push and motivate her, because it feels like everything's just building up right now when it comes on to.
Right now, I just believe say man then just listen to Shikamaru and just listen to
him. Yeah, exactly.
Just listen to him. From day one, you should have just listen to him, man.
Exactly.
Just off everybody and go about no business.
I went last stream I said the same things like,
yeah, true.
Poor Shikamaru.
Yeah.
It's like, Virgin, listen to the man. The man not talk foolish, listen to him.
He became an advisor only to be ignored.
Imagine. This man can actually be the next Hokage. And it does disobey everything the man said. The advisor to the Hokage. It's
yes,
like, bro, if I was him, I would just like, destroy place. Do what you want.
Just do what you want to do the business. Yo, oh my god. It must be stressful for Shikamaru, yes.
Take Tamari and Shikadai go as son and just live out in retirement.
Yeah, there's nothing happening at them place there, brother. Everywhere else, I just know what things happen. Clearly. Just know. Yo. But, you bring up a good point, though. Now that Naruto is gone, of course, it's only natural that the other Kages are alerted. So I'm wondering how that situation is going to spiral now. Honestly, with other nations. Granted, the way of the manga is, it kind of feels very contained, so I doubt it, but it's still a possibility.
Like, you have shinobis coming into Konoha to help with the situation.
Could be that as well, but I mean, I don't see Shikamaru calling Gaara and Darui and everybody else and say, yo, Naruto, the kid that we had here for I don't know, months and months, he kind of just took the Hokage out. So what do you guys want to do?
Say it so casual, yeah.
So why? I don't know. It's I don't know. But yeah, Kyle, that's
because
chapter. Oh yeah, Andrew.
No, because if they even send shinobis, you think that Koro would take the opportunity and just destroy the other villages, and then just leave Konoha in this isolated place. You think he would do that? Would go to other village and just destroy it, and then say, all right, leave Konoha on its own.
I don't think he wants another world war on his hands,
He can start it.
I mean, yeah, there's no doubt about that. But does he really want? I mean, if he's anywhere, if his released power if his full power is anywhere close to Madara, he can easily take on the 5 Kage then. Sure.
I mean, he is strong.
Remember, I said if
he is strong.
Apparently, there's a child that can kick his ass. So I don't know what's happening.
I mean,
that's why I said if Ada leaves with Kawaki or say, if Kawaki is not in the village, I'm not going to even try to help them again, and just leaves. He doesn't attack the village.
Well, yeah.
So the moment Ada leaves, it's a wrap.
But then yeah, it depends. How would he get that information? That's the thing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, unless it's gonna be a case where it's like, oh, Kawaki, I know where he is. Here are the coordinates. Go give him this message for me, or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know how that meeting with Kawaki and Code would go, especially since Code wants to, feed either of them to the Tentails. But why? This was a good chapter. This was a good chapter. I don't know where things go from there.
Chakra done from running. Just run, come on,
No,
chakra
don't do it. Yo, bruh. No. Like, it might not even come with insurance and activated either. So maybe you might have a point there.
And Sasuke never come for fight.
We're saying come for just pretend.
Remember, if it was the younger Sasuke, a boy get the knife long time to him necking him. Now I get a second question. After him get immobilized, that's when Sasuke will be like, alright, cool, Sharingan time for hypnotize you, let's see what you know.
I think they're giving Kawaki too much chances. This dude,
yeah,
they're giving him too much chances, Just cut the man head off and then but show that done this.
Well, cutting heads off is a little too rash, but I mean he can regenerate parts of his body, right? He can just cut off
that is the only place Sasuke aim for is the neck. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Same thing with Jigen and Kinshiki. This man just keep aiming for the neck. He just really want to decapitate somebody,
right? Jay Waters, welcome to the stream. And yo, what I say? Respect, bro. Respect. Of course, don't know me. I appreciate the support in any case. From Trinidad. What I say? I don't know when, but the hope is to visit Trinidad one of these years. Hopefully.
Hey,
What, Kyle?
Hey. What are you going to Trinidad to do?
Well, we're going to some carnival, boy. But yo, respect.
Stick with the dancehall, bro.
Eh?
You say stick with the dancehall,
Embrace the Caribbean culture. Alright, so Jay's asking how strong y'all think Mitsuki siege mode is. Hard to say. Question. I mean, in comparison to like Boruto and Kawaki, no. I don't know.
Anybody notice that Boruto's kind of wearing like high heels? Kind of hot.
Yeah, that about brother. What are they? Maybe screw.
An ankle bracelet.
No, I didn't want to say it, but you kind of have a point.
He's wearing high heels and ankle bracelet. How come nobody has commented on this? He's not wearing any socks, so that means that he's got a good beat on the fashion. Him know what he do, and is he kind of
I did not realize that.
Yeah,
bracelet and high heels.
Yeah,
not really high heels, but he have.
Yeah. You know me, I exaggerate, but yeah. The fashion sense kind of bad still. Kawaki look like a real gangster still. I mean, I don't think nobody can beat the what I call it, the sleeveless jacket over a white shirt kind of bad man look.
True.
Little tattoos on it and flex. You see me? 2 different color hair blowing in the wind.
The man just pull it out.
Got a thing going, man. All earrings pierce up and thing going.
Jason, do you guys think Amado will get Kawaki to recreate Akibi using his karma, because Amado will do anything for the sake of his goals? Samuel said, more to keeping up with Konoha Vogue. stupid.
I'll say it again. I'll say it again. As much as Amada go on like say him not know what go on and him shocked, but what Kawaki did this? He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah?
Yeah, man.
He is the secret end all villain.
Imagine the tears that it fake. Not man start now go say.
Man.
You see tears when my cry was fake.
Yes, the man deserves a Golden Globe, the Academy Award.
That's why Ada say, oh, you know what, let's stop talking about this. She know. She see what's going on. She just smile. I laugh in there.
Oh boy. Jay, in terms of the whole Amado and his daughter thing, honestly, now that Kawaki's on the run, I see Amado probably doing something to push the plot forward as well. More than like he has some tracking device in the karma. So he more than like already knows where Kawaki is at all times. Why do they
need that though? Don't they have the girl that can always find him as long as he's not shrunken down into nothingness?
Well, true, but I mean, how long will Ada continue to work with? I mean, if Kawaki leaves,
well, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So that's the thing. But I would suspect that, you know, Amado knows where Kawaki is at all times. And he's just pretending he doesn't. But in terms of, back to your previous question, Jay, in terms of, like, say, Sage Mode Mitsuki, like, compared to, say, like, a Kawaki or Boruto, no. It's hard to say. I know, like, when it came on to Mitsuki's, like, introductory chapters and thing, like, they've highlighted the Siege mode as something that even impresses Orochimaru at this point in the timeline. So it's I don't know, but it's not stable. So I could probably see a case where he uses it, maybe holds its own for a bit against Kawaki, gets injured, Orochimaru finds a way to stabilize his Siege mode, and that's part of his power going into the time skip. Maybe. Amado is cooking. So I don't know what you guys think. Kyle, Andrew, I don't know.
You know, he probably uses Sage mode, probably don't die, or probably he dies, but he uses Sage mode because you know that his Sage mode is not stable. He can't use it for too long. Fight with Kawaki, a very powerful opponent, and then probably go into a coma. Or it dies from using it.
Well, you know, now that you mentioned that, maybe I would be alright with Mitsuki dying. Considering Orochimaru could probably, you know, I don't know, transplant his consciousness or whatever the case may be to a new body.
Because he always say like visit, and then he, like, you know, running like a test. Probably he's like having his consciousness there or something. Who knows?
Yeah, true. See me Boruto been in a house arrest for too long. Or who knows? I mean, if I give Boruto the benefit of the doubt, maybe the ankle bracelet is, you know, tied to, you know, tracking him or whatever the case may be. I don't know. It's just a wild thing. I don't know how Kyle said that. Kyle might be the only person on Earth to pick that out.
No, man, we did see for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And never mind, it did look good to me.
It is like
it looked good to me.
Oh man, yeah, it's a fashion icon, so all the belt them. You don't realize how man them a rock the belt them.
Yeah, bro.
Blind, yeah, man. That boy a road.
Yo. And you know, like, I can't help, honestly speaking, to even go back to Kyle's comment from last subscriber stream when he was saying, like, generally, like, you know, Boruto isn't a bad story compared to how persons make it seem. It's like, if you really take, like, say,
all of them tonight,
if you even take, like, the introductory arc, and then say, like, Boruto Naruto the movie, Mujina Bandits, Kara / Kawaki, and then this arc, it is really it's not bad. It's actually not bad, honestly.
Like I said, I think production is what really killed Boruto's start because I mean, Naruto is a pretty huge anime and whatnot. And even if you had a spin-off of Naruto or a continuation of it, naturally people would be interested to see it. But based on how I see them handling the production of Boruto, they basically shut it out of the water before it had a chance to shine. Because if for one thing, the anime community know if bring the hype. Because
True.
Yes.
I remember when Barry and Maud get released, everybody and their mother know what they go on. And I'm like, I don't even know this thing, and I saw clips and whatnot trended for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. And me reading the Boruto mangas compared to watching the anime, I'm like, I'm not even glance over to the anime side again. I mean, except for the fight scenes, but it's good. It's okay. It's not horrible. It's definitely not terrible. I would have give it like a solid 7 out of 10. Being honest. I mean, and it'll get better. As far as I see it, it's getting better.
True. Simino saying you would add the Sarada/Shin arc. Yeah, true, definitely, because definitely would. In terms of the Mitsuki.
So who will Sarada transplant her eyes with? Forget the eternal Mangeki or Sharingan.
Why? No. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine if it's not Sasuke. Well, Sasuke only have one eye, no, but the only thing I could think of, if it's not already rotten, is the fact that Obito had that lab with all those Sharingan. Itachi's eyes more than Sasuke's original eyes might be still around, maybe. It's a big stretch, I will admit that, but
look at what this seal called again, the Boku no seal, what's it called?
Byakugo seal? As
Byakugo seal that Sakura has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It can't heal like the eyes from going blind.
I mean, a lot of us have been speculating that, that's
how long would it take Sarada to master something like that?
I mean, to be honest, given her physical strength at the moment, a lot of persons, including myself, are already speculating that she's currently in training with the Byakugo seal. Like, she's still storing up chakra similar to Sakura in her forehead at the moment, more than likely.
Okay. I can see it, I can see it. I can honestly see it. But will she actually get any development like that is the major question.
Yes,
because there's a huge disparity between Sakura within the manga series and Sakura within the novels. Like, a totally different person.
No, I was gonna say that, like, between the novels, the anime, and Boruto's manga, I would say a lot of characters have, for lack of a better expression, there's like generally a different vibe with each medium, honestly, because
that's true. That's definitely true.
Because I get the vibe. I haven't read the novels. It's only by proxy through Naruto Explains videos, but I get the vibe like Naruto in the novels, in terms of combat, compared to how he's showcasing the Boruto anime and manga. Yeah. Probably two different characters, it seems. But like, anime wise, Sarada has been great, I will say that. Manga wise, is only in the Boro fight for the, like, that's the peak, her peak in the manga. But anime wise, Sarada has been awesome, Kyle, may I tell you.
Didn't they take away some of her shine in that particular fight, though?
As in the Boro fight?
I mean, yeah. Didn't they take away some of her shine or change up some of the details of her finding out how his jutsus work and stuff like that? Well, how his technique, I shouldn't say jutsu.
If I remember correct, I would have to double check, but there was like a change there. It was more so in the dialogue between all of Team 7 and thing. There was like some slight changes, but I don't think it was to the point where I remember that say, them definitely take away our shine, really. me see. See me
The
now.
question is,
Now?
all this going on, where's Kakashi?
Bro, I tell you every month, dog.
Kakashi is busy acting Gojo. Okay? different anime right now. He can't come back to the studio.
My excuse is that the man just got tired of all the madness in Konoha. He's on vacation. Him leave a note to say, yo, the Konoha insurance company now cover my house getting destroyed every year. So on the dep on the own. On the own. Yo, honestly. But I mean,
he's in the land far, far away next to the beach.
Yes, but to be honest, that's a question anybody could ask a lot of the old generation characters.
I mean, nobody not even mention him one time, bro. I mean, only seen feet on the stone monument.
Well,
Nobody mention him.
What are they going to? What's most of the characters are going to do? Like dialogue. That's all they can contribute to this dialogue.
Is it spear them the peanuts?
Oh, maybe we should call
because they
call
show them in the anime for a little while.
Something like that.
Look on the Ishiki side. They show them in there. They weren't supposed to be in there. They didn't show them in the manga.
You mean the
Konoha
Avengers?
yeah. And they just look like do a Thanos snap and the whole of them gone.
It's ridiculous, bro.
They're just on the ground. So it's like, what are they going to do against opponents that strong?
Fair point.
Only thing they can do is add shock value. Oh no, he's so strong.
Kakarot! He's unbeatable.
I'll follow memes. Like, oh no, Naruto. And this is what are they going to do though? Nothing.
Well on there. Samuel saying I want Sora to turn up with an OP due to like FTG the next set of chapters. Not really sure about the FTG, Samuel, but Sarada needs some redemption manga wise, honestly. Like I honestly think they've been building with Sarada for a little, like on a subtle level. So I think it needs some payoff, especially before the time skip. And if the flash of the future that we got with Momoshiki is anything to go by, then she'll be an active participant, it seems. So I'm just hoping something happens to redeem her, or push her character up in the manga. Jeez.
Hope so. Yeah, they're going to do something with Sarada character for sure because they can see the little build up they're doing.
Yeah.
Even with Mitsuki, well, I don't sure about him, but they're doing build ups here and there. Well, only with Sarada I can see the build up because Mitsuki kind of reached a level already, so it's like.
I think it's going to be a case we have to get over because obviously Mitsuki is drawn pissed off in this chapter, so I think we're gonna have to get over the hill of his anger with Kawaki at this point before anything else.
So Sanjay, remind me of something. In a while since I remember exactly what was happening. I'm very, you know already, I'm very interested in Momoshiki. He is the MVP for me personally of the entire story. He's the MVP.
Last man standing.
He took over the Nine-Tailed Fox's spot big time. So, all right. So, what is his true aim? What was his aim? Well, his aim to begin with was to resurrect, right? But he saw some kind of future.
Yeah.
Right? In this now that I'm looking at, it says the end has already begun. Remind me, what was it that we got to see what he defined as the end?
It wasn't like a full definition. The only thing we've seen of it so far is Sarada shouting out to Mitsuki like, "Hey, he's over here." There's Mitsuki in siege mode. Mitsuki in siege mode saying like, I'm true. You've truly angered me. We don't know who he's talking to. We see Kawaki with some blood on his hand, right, Andrew?
No, on his face.
On his face, looking down on something. And then there's Shikadai, Inojin, and Chotro saying like, "Yo, that's not what a friend does." I think those are all the panels we've gotten of the future so far, outside of like chapter 1 and episode 1.
I think it's Mitsuki because look, well, I can't say that, but it almost look like his Mitsuki's perspective, because when Sarada is like, "Oh, Mitsuki, look, he's over here," she was looking in the direction where they're showing, she's looking, I would say. And then when Kawaki was on the ground, when Kawaki looking down, it's the same thing. So probably it's from his perspective. I don't know. Probably I'm reading too much into it.
It's one of those things where I have a weird answer, but yeah. But the whole Ian Momoshiki was saying now is that now they can't revive that based on the future is that Boruto is going to disappear so badly that apparently he's just going to retreat into some section of his psyche and Momoshiki will just take over and live his life from there, that point on. Apparently things are going to get that bad. Like Boruto doesn't want to live anymore.
Is Momoshiki? I'm wondering if Momoshiki is 100% on that. Does he see past that one point, or is he so blinded by this one point that he got a glimpse into the future? Because Naruto's blood runs deep through Boruto, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we know that he has the talk no jutsu thing, And
yeah.
Even if he despairs for a little bit, he comes right back saying something epic and be like, "Oh, one sentence. Oh shit, I'm over it. Let's move on." So, I as hard as it is to figure this Momoshiki character out,
Yeah.
it's really interesting to see his shift in tone. He must have known that saving Boruto's life would equal him not being able to resurrect. But I'm guessing this future that he is so hell-bent on seeing, even allowing Kawaki to escape, is something where he can see himself being resurrected back on Earth, even if his karma was already overwritten. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that fair and logic to say?
It's fair.
No, look, he said that he's going to disappear to a point like he's going to take over and live out the rest of his days as Boruto Uzumaki. So that is probably his end goal.
Okay.
Make this Boruto disappear so bad.
And as William was saying earlier, is that maybe it's just a case where based on the future he saw, Kawaki is essential to it, so I just have to make sure the future happens as me see it, so Kawaki need to escape. So that's what he did.
Yeah, the big fat question is, whose plan will come to fruition first?
It's hard to say, but not knowing, I like it because it's like, okay, you have Boruto and everything that's going on with him, you have Kawaki and what him want to do, you have Code and what him want to do, you have Amado. There's like so many different little factions, It's very chaotic and I love it.
Oh, see, consider disappointment if they pull another Kagaya on us.
Damn.
I would laugh so hard.
But, I mean, they can only pull a Kaguya provided they build up a character as well as they did Madara. And I don't think any character right now from a writing...
Are you discounting Kawaki? Are you discounting... Excuse. Come on to the chat.
Well, speaking of the chat, this is what everybody's saying. Yeah, Samuel saying, I never thought the series would reach a situation that it becomes difficult to make an OP Uchiha. Being OP is literally their thing. True. Yeah, Siva saying, I wish Sarada had a master to teach her. Orochimaru would be great as he made Sasuke a beast after the time skip. Imagine what he could teach now with his knowledge of Otsutsuki Sarada become OP. That's true. That's true. Why would Momo reveal his plan to Boruto? I feel like it might end up being a misdirect. I mean, it could be. I mean, granted, probably Momoshiki feels he has nothing to lose. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't really matter, fam. I saw the future.
You say he's just an agent of chaos. Just here to watch the world burn. That's it.
God. It's exciting, bro.
Yeah. I honestly think that Sarada already has a pretty decent teacher. I mean, as much as I shit on Sakura for being incompetently weak within the storyline, as much as I shit on her, I think that she has expertise in certain areas that nobody else in the world has.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarada is learning a lot. Because at the end of the day, you know, once you have supreme chakra control, you know, you basically have the world in your hand, you know. Just have to discover how best to use a power like that, how best to use your own strength like that. And she already has monstrous strength, and she's already unlocked her Sharingan. Usually, isn't the Sharingan unlocked when you suffer great pain or loss or something like that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She actually has manga-wise, well, not manga and anime-wise, she has a level 3, a 3 Tomoe Sharingan. So the next thing is just
level 3. Awesome.
Huh?
Only for the manga, she have a 3 Tomoe.
She didn't get a.
Okay.
It wasn't.
No.
It was a 2 Tomoe in the fight, the final fight against Deepa that she evolved to.
Yeah.
Why did I think it was 3? All right, fair enough.
That's why I have been a feeling. That's why they're not showing it in the manga that much, because they kind of retcon. Because in the Boro fight, she had 3 Tomoes.
Yeah. Definitely, I remember that.
And
that's interesting.
And up to now, she still don't get it as yet. So probably going to do something with it. I don't know.
Guess we'll see. Why?
Sasuke didn't need to just get up off an ass and just rebuild the Uchiha clan, man.
How would you?
Vex, man.
Bro,
you have an army of Uchiha people just ready.
I mean, technically, we do have an army of Shin Uchiha, technically speaking.
Oh god.
I mean, to be fair, just to be fair.
I mean, think about it, you know, if this was a Madara type of thing, you know, rebuild the Uchiha clan, and if him lose him ultimate Rinnegan, he just pop out a pit in the eye, put it in and do him thing again, you see me?
Well,
so,
true.
That. So
yo.
Best thing about Naruto is that you can just pop out a eye and put in. Like, there's nothing to it.
Wait a plug and play.
Yeah, plug and play.
Yo. Bro, honestly, anything
can. Like I said, like you said, I really like the idea of the story. Of the hints that have been dropping in the story, and how you can't really tell what the end game is, and you're just looking forward to seeing the end game and seeing how it all develops. I think the artist who we aren't sure of has laid the groundwork perfectly. I think so.
I mean, we're all in agreement that Kishimoto is the one writing, right? No? Nobody? I mean,
I can't say for sure. It could be the intern who's scrubbing the floors writing some chapters. Who knows?
I mean, to be fair, yes, Kishimoto writing this, even though some persons would say like you're recognizing the writing style and thing, but to me, from a real world perspective, it still feels shrouded in mystery to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Wait, you feel that like Himawari can't be affected by Ada's charm ability?
That might end up being a possibility, but we'll have to wait and see. But
Him or the final boss. I like the sound of that.
you mean, and the final battle will actually be Himawari versus Anya? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Bro, I've seen the future, dog. I'm actually Momoshiki, dog. Like, I've seen it.
Good. That's weird.
I'll show you, bro. Samuel saying Kishi refuses to acknowledge the series. Like, I don't know what it is, bro, but it's just odd to me. Because even when, it's been 2 years since he quote unquote took over, and it's like, I don't know, the reaction of the public, generally speaking, or even his potential peers, other authors, things just seem too quiet to say, Kishimoto come back and nobody not say nothing. Really? Not even Oda?
You know, Boruto need a rebrand. Or do Boruto need a rebrand? Need to go on a hiatus, come back in a weekly manga thing format and announce Kishimoto as the writer.
I think I'd be just to kind of, give acknowledgement to that. This is not an easy industry to be in. Like, bi-weekly, like a lot of person have been saying for years now, I think is the sweet spot right now. Anime needs to go on hiatus for like indefinitely, and then at some point come back as a seasonal. That would be good. I think that would be the ideal situation.
Yeah, you're right. It's not really not simple as just going on a hiatus and then just come back. You're so right.
No name has been attached since that issue 2 years. Baron, the author had so much, so they established his name of the manga as the writer. Yeah, Kodachi, right? Yeah, and yeah, because even going to, I'm even just go to the last chapter. They only put Kishimoto as creator supervisor. They don't put him as like scripts. Because when Kodachi was writing, they had him like scripts, Kodachi. But they just keep Kishimoto as creator supervisor on the cover, which has always been the case. So, I don't know.
Alright, so the whole idea of going on hiatus is even becoming a seasonal anime is a really good thing. Because it removes the fluff from...
And the problem
story,
is the fluff.
Enough I wanna like read a bag of what them call them something there, them side story that we wanna like read all of that. I could take an anime for example, Demon Slayer. Like I'll take that for an example. Right now, it comes back periodically, right? Last year we had an impressive run, and this year them come back again with the new season 3, Swordsmith Village, and already the 1 hour special that's being aired in theaters right now. It's not a real movie.
Yeah,
it's just a 1 hour premiere has made over like 1.5 billion yen worldwide, and I'm like, it's not even a movie. These guys are just dangling a carrot.
Basically,
like that. I mean, what they did, they announced this like 2 months before them start do it, and already people are saying, all right, cool, this is a special occasion, we want to line up on them something there. And it's not just a movie, they might get like souvenirs and stuff like that. So yeah, you get a shirt, you can get the thing there, the Funko Pops and them something there, that most over Japan. But
yeah, me see it almost coming like a movie premiere. It's like they all have red carpet roll out.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. So I've seen My Hero Academia do that as well, although they didn't do it for this particular season. And I'm like, if just a little bit of that enthusiasm and that what would I call it though? If that love was poured in to Boruto's production as much as some of these other anime, I'm 1,000% sure that more people would be fans of this, and more people would be like, yo, I have to catch the next episode and them something there. And these are the top 10. Have you ever seen Boruto trend on any of the top 10 anime charts that run seasonally? No. Exactly. only when the Barrier mode episode did come out, it was trending like second and third and them time. But that was back in the past. In the past, we need something like that. And I know that it's a dead horse we've been beating time to time.
every month at this point.
I can't stop saying. Because it's not terrible. It's not bad. It's
really not
a good
terrible.
Series. If you get the love that it deserves.
Take a stick and a poke. Do something.
But to be honest, I think right now we're in the perfect time for that, that rebrand that we're talking about. Because look at it this way, like right now the Code Assault arc is going on, and we're adapting from chapter 56 onwards too. We don't know how far they'll go. Obviously, I would imagine they'll go up to at least Boruto versus Code and Kawaki versus Code and Momoshiki versus Kawaki, more than likely. But at a certain point, you can start marketing like, yo, Naruto's been taken out of the story. What's gonna happen next?
Yeah.
Even before that, anime-wise, like with what they're doing with the Naruto Top 99 and the potential of it in terms of Kishimoto doing these short mangas for the characters, I think there are a lot of persons would be interested in seeing stories of manga-wise and those adapted to like TV specials, to the point where Boruto can go and break and just allow it time to breathe and then come back, market it as like, oh, like probably at one point we've been doing 1, 2, 3, 4 like Naruto Top 99. We do mangas for them, we convert them to TV specials, and then the last special before Boruto comes back anime-wise is like a Naruto special, and then after that you start marketing like, oh, Naruto's been taken out of the story, like, we're going seasonal, all of that jazz and blues, and we come back into it and, draw people into it. Because the benefit of that now is that persons coming back, the mainstream persons who gave Boruto a chance will come back, and then they'll research like what are the canon episodes I should watch, and they'll hurry up and catch up, and then boom, there we go.
For real. It's like, we're going now, everybody just eat off a base pay. Say base pay you need some overtime put in at the studio, man. Come on. Not like Mappa overtime. Not like Mappa's overtime. We don't need that much. We need to put some overtime in the thing, man. Thing shut up and thing. Cause I see one them shine.
True. Samuel saying something is lacking in the current writing for the anime. But as you say, Steven, I don't think it's the writing, it's just the production is the problem.
It's the production, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
The animation was not good. And funny enough, in terms of One Piece, like those first 300 episodes, like I think those have a nice charm. One Piece started, I think animation-wise, things started kind of getting stale. Like after, like once the time skip started, like from Fishman Island to Whole Cake, kind of still. I guess that's why they refresh things with Wano. The problem One Piece wise has always been that it's similar to Boruto. No, it's very close to the manga, so the piercing is the issue. Yeah. Anyway, it's been over 2 hours. Me no eat. Me no change out of my clothes. I will still have to go back and work on the concise review video for this chapter for, well, I guess hopefully tomorrow night. Well, put out for tomorrow night. So I think I will end it here. Any final thoughts, everyone in the chat, and Kyle and Andrew?
More worry for final boss.
I agree. Andrew?
To tell you, I don't know what to say. Just
That's good. You're doing well. You're doing well, Andrew.
I just want Nick to come because I don't know what ends up. Tell the truth first. Can't make a prediction, right?
Can't make a prediction at all. But I gotta try make a prediction though. Not now, but for the sake of discussion and
Yeah,
videos.
and in 2 years' time, nobody say you did
What?
so-called call it.
Bro, I called it, bro. Listen, I will prove it. Watch out for the review video.
Hey, this is a YouTuber's wet dream, actually being right. Let him live it up.
Yes, me. I drop fight the thing, so bro.
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine.
2 years is
2
McCall.
years. It's like a girl saying, "Oh, I remember when you lied to me 2 years ago." It's like, Virgin. It done gone already.
Don't worry.
Still there with me. Leave me alone.
I will still stand on this hill. But anyway.
You know,
Eh?
we can't dead on the hill.
Yo. Alright, anyway. Shout out to everybody that came through for this reaction. To the latest Boruto chapter. This was an awesome stream. See me now, Kyle, Mello, Andrew, Paradox, William, Samuel. I mean, everybody. Jay, yo, it's an awesome stream. So, yeah. So today is the 20th. I would imagine I will do that end of month subscriber stream on the 28th, which is next week Tuesday. Yeah. So tentatively next week Tuesday. Yeah. So, respect everyone. Of course, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz and blues. Share the stream out. Of course, look out for the concise review of this chapter tomorrow. Hopefully. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Shout out and of course, again, special shout out to Samuel. First super chat on the channel in the Uchiha Hall of Fame. So, respect, bros. I'll see you guys in the next one.